This is the Night Wolf howling at you, and today we're going to take a look at the L.O.L Surprise O.M.G doll Victory. Her name. Apparently, this is her little brother or sister. I think it's a brother. On the back, we of course see some of the other characters in this line: Wildflower, Jams, Pose, and Victory. Oh my god, we sisters strut fierce style and stand out from the crowd, because we're here to surprise the world. So let's go ahead and open this up. I think we'll do it from the bottom. We get an instruction booklet. I hope that's not what they consider to be a surprise, but I wouldn't put it past them. On the bottom, we get her stand. Not sure if this is something that we can save or not. They certainly didn't cheap out on the tape. Tape out on the cheap. Oh, that's not supposed to go like that. But we did it anyway. I really don't understand why there's two stands with this. Unless, oh wait. We've got a brush here that's generally probably useless, and I doubt anybody ever really uses. We got this weirdly shaped stand, which I wonder if the instruction books tells us what this one is supposed to be for, specifically. Nope. It kind of almost looks like it's designed to hold her by the calves, but it doesn't look like it goes low enough. I got that one. Yeah, I'm just putting the stand together first just to get it out of the way. So now our doll is still trapped inside. Of course, one of our surprises, as always, is the little magazine thing that they always give you. No one will see you coming. Don't be afraid to take them by surprise. Gemini. Apparently that's her birthstone or birthstone. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Inside it's got a spiral bind. On the outside it doesn't. It's not even pre-folded for you. Okay, they give us an extra stand thing that I don't know what it's for, but they don't bother to fold the little booklet. Alright, best way to get her out, I think, is going to be just to cut the binds that tie. Tread carefully on those hair ones. Does she have one at her neck? Nope, there's one at her waist that we didn't see earlier. Oh, and I missed the one on the other wrist. And of course, like with so many other dolls, there's some little doohickey on the back that holds them in place in the head. But it broke all the way off, and we don't have anything sitting out there, which is a nice change of pace. So let's go ahead and take a look at our doll before we get around to actually pulling out the rest of the stuff. It's kind of weird to think about how these dolls are made by the same company that does the Rainbow High stuff. Although you can tell there is definitely a quality thing with their clothing. Like Barbie would probably have just, instead of having this stuff here like this, where it's actually other, they would have just screen printed down there instead. And I think I'm pretty sure you could get those buckles apart if you didn't have sausage fingers. Her nails are painted silver, and she's got the stiletto nails. Overall, I like the coloring on this doll. Like, it just looks really good. Now, okay, so it's Velcro at. Oh, Jesus. Okay, there's a ring at the top. Like, I thought that was just. But no, it's Velcro here, and there's a little teeny tiny ring there that you have to get it through in order to get the jacket off. Oh, looks like her hair is rubber banded to her shoulders. Let's go ahead and get rid of that real quick while we're doing this stuff. Okay. So I will eventually deal with that because I'm going to want to like go over the different parts of her clothing. But for right now, let's go ahead and stick her on her stand. Oh, actually, let's go over articulation. Duh. All right, so she's got a ball joint at her head, which allows her to look up, down, and around and spin around like she's possessed. Arms go up, down, spin around. Like with most dolls, though, the clothing itself kind of hinders it. She's got an elbow single. She's got a wrist joint in and out and spin around. There's nothing on the waist or crunch. She can kick up and she can kick back. Again, hindered by her skirt. And she's got the lock and pop knees. Which, like, to be honest, I think I said this before. I mean, it looks good because it hides the joint, but you don't get as much range of motion from it. And I wonder if they could do like this kind of coating over a joint, um, like a double joint still, and have it look good. All right. So we got that far. Let's go ahead and see if we can look at her surprises. All right. Okay, they're just loosely taped on. All right, so we got that. And I accidentally hit the camera again. Shoebox. Let's see if we can cut that out of here. All right, we slightly damaged the shelves, but okay. How many surprises did this thing say it had? Or did it say it had surprises? Look at the box again here. Unbox surprises. It does not give you a number this time. Like I know previous ones they told you, and it's just like ridiculous because like the shoebox was considered a surprise as well as the shoes. So which one should we look at first? Let's look at the purse bag thing. Inside here we have tissue paper. And a pair of sunglasses or just stylish glasses, I guess. in the boutique bag. BB Boutique. And we already know what's in the shoebox. Oh. Okay, so we get a fanny pack with a stretchy belt. We get giant ass earrings that say L.O.L O.M.G. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of the giant earrings on dolls. But let's go ahead and put those in place anyway. Although, to be perfectly honest, it feels like they're gonna break as I try to put them in there. Like this is a really hard plastic that they used and coated with vac metal, and it just does not feel very strong. Now this is unique. I don't think I've ever seen rubberized gloves before for a doll. I wonder how difficult it'll be to actually put them on. That one, whoa, that one on pretty easy. How's that look? I like that. That's definitely looks better than those like the really crappy looking cloth ones that they do. It's kind of ironic for boots, for the high boots, I want the cloth, but for gloves, I guess I want the rubber. And what's also funny is I held off taking her and checking out her different clothing items because I didn't want to deal with the one thing, but now I'm putting all this other stuff on her. I'm going to have to take it all off, probably in order to get back to her clothes again. There we go. There's her other hand in place. It's kind of weird to me that like three of her fingers, these three fingers are separate from the pinky. I wonder why they made that design choice. And her stretchy little fanny pack. This is what I was talking about though. So this looks like the same clip there, just not in vac metal. So it comes off easier, I guess. Her hair will never be the same again. Put that off to the side there. And now let's take a look at her shoes. I don't know, I'm kind of torn here because I actually do like the plastic boxes that they've done previously because they're one, easier to open, and two, you can kind of reuse them for holding stuff. All right, well, okay. That's kind of weird looking. I forgot with their little teeny tiny feet here. It just kind of looks like a ballet boot. Um, I don't mind the colors. I, I I think the heel is absolutely ugly though. But they are marked on the bottom, so you know which foot goes onto which boot. Which boot goes onto which foot. I think I don't know. Do L.O.L dolls have stilettos? Because I think this would have looked better with the stiletto heel, honestly. Although she might be able to stand up on her own. Probably not though, because her hair is too heavy. Okay, we got her to stand on her own. Out of frame almost. So she actually looks pretty good. I mean, well, obviously, I since I picked these up kind of piecemeal, and of course, this was a Black Friday sale, so I think it was like $14. I'm willing to pay that much for one of these things randomly. I'm not a big fan of the glasses though. Although I guess at least the glasses are kind of clear on her, so you can still kind of see her eyes and stuff. But I feel like they just kind of take away from the makeup that on their face. I like the coloring in her hair, although they did kind of mess that up a bit. That's actually pretty nice the way it kind of V's here back with the pink. That must have, I mean, that's obviously on purpose. She doesn't have as much glue in her hair as most of the dolls recently that I've picked up. So the question is the pink colored on the hair or is it actually pink hair they used? Because on the front here, I think, oh, no, it actually might be pink hair there too. And some blue and blue and a little bit of yellow. Um, Side of her jacket says L.O.L or 707. But now let's go ahead and start taking her apart because we want to see exactly how many pieces are in her outfit, if we can. So we take her skirt off. And she has a bodysuit with fishnet um, shorts added to them. Although apparently, yeah, so they stitched this one kind of short, and that looks kind of weird to me. Um, we still have the problem of trying to get the jacket off, pull the earrings out. I doubt I will have those earrings in her for display purposes. Now, the Velcro bit here, that's the thing. Like, obviously, they had to have been able to get it on there before, but this may be a bad idea. And there we go. We finally got that part off of there. I got to take her hands off, I guess. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I really am bothered by the fact that these two things aren't the same length. It kills my OCD. Um, I don't think we need to go too much further with this though, because the belt's attached to the jumpsuit. She's got silver painted underwear. What was it they said? I remember. I think it was a video M&J Tanner did where they talked about she was talking about the Ken doll for Barbie, and one of their ideas had been to give him a painted on shorts underwear, and they thought, and it was rejected because the advisors of the company thought that little girls would do everything they could to scrape off the underwear to see what was underneath it. And now that's all we get is painted underwear and badly done leggings. Because this actually looks pretty good as far as a bodysuit. It makes me think, or looks like, it almost looks like a gymnast outfit. We can go ahead and put our jacket back on after all that effort trying to get it off. Oh, O.M.G's on the other side. I wonder if this will be any. Theoretically, this should be easier to put it in there. There we go. I do wish the jacket sat a little better, or I guess wasn't as hard to get to sit better, so that it sits down a bit more. I always think it's funny that they put the built-in underwear in there, although I guess that has more to do with trying to keep the skirt from going too far up than anything else. God, that really is annoying. You think MGM would send me a replacement doll for that complaint? Probably not. But there you go. I think that'll conclude our look at the O.M.G. L.O.L. Man, our hair's all super staticky hair now. That's gonna suck for taking pictures. Uh, but that'll conclude our look at the O.M.G. L.O.L. Victory Doll. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And hopefully I can fix that hair before I take pictures. Peace and love.